Well, if you're looking for that perfect blueberry pancake recipe, look no further. You just found it. Stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it on a Ninja Foodie. So a few episodes back, you saw me make banana blueberry bread in a rice cooker. And during that episode, I instantly thought to myself, and I said that, boy, this would make a really good pancake batter as well. So I couldn't resist. I gotta do it. I gotta try it. So if you're interested in making banana blueberry bread in a rice cooker, I've got a little link up here that'll take you right to it. And I'll actually add the video towards the end of this video down in either this or that corner. So let me go ahead and get right into the ingredients. Same as before. I may have to add a little bit more buttermilk because I'm going to need to thin it down just a hair. But here we go. I've got 2 ripe bananas in here that I'm going to mash up. To these bananas, I'm going to add a ½ cup of sugar and 1 beaten egg. So there's my banana, smelling good as always. There goes my sugar. Kind of mash it in there with it. Then we'll go ahead and add the egg. And my melted butter. Whoop. My butter started solidifying. There we go. Cooled it down just a little bit too much. No worries there. Mix all our wet ingredients. Alright, there's our wet ingredients. And I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract to our wet ingredients. And this is my wife's homemade vanilla extract. Maybe I can get her to make a video on making vanilla extract. So there we go. And now, in goes our dried ingredients. I've got 1 cup of flour here, and I mixed in 1 teaspoon of baking soda to my flour. So the baking soda and flour are all going in at one time. Give this a mix. I don't want to overmix. Probably about 50 strokes. 50 strokes for 50 folks. There we go. Coming together nicely. Smelling great. It's going to be the best pancakes I've ever had. I don't know. We had some out in New Mexico once that were pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add a tablespoon and a half of buttermilk. Now this is a little thick right now for pancake batter. I may have to add a little bit more. We'll see how it goes here. And that's a little thick. So I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon. There we go. We'll see how that works. Ooh, splashing it all over me here. Alright, that looks much better. That's the consistency we're looking for right there. Now, last but not least, our blueberries. Got a ½ cup there. Fold those in. And actually, I forgot. This happens every once in a while. I'm going to put a pinch of salt in there as well. Alright, 1 pinch of salt. Hopefully I don't overmix this. I'm not going to. I've done a pretty good job so far of not overmixing. So there we go. We're looking good. That's it. Now I go ahead and heat up my griddle over here. We'll turn it on. We already have it set for grill, and temperature is high. Hit the start button. It's going to take a couple minutes for this to heat up, so once it's heated up, we'll come back and we'll start making some pancakes. Okay, so while the grill is heating up here, I'm going to show you what I like to do. I've got some nice pure Vermont maple syrup here, and I like to have my syrup warm. like a lot of you do. So what I like to do is combine my syrup and my butter and heat them up. Very simple. One of the few times I'll use the microwave. So I've got, I don't know, about a half a cup of syrup in there, about 2 tablespoons of butter. And all I'm going to do is throw this in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'll have nice, warm syrup with melted butter. I don't have to worry about melting the patties on the pancakes. All goes on at one time. In the microwave it goes, warms up, and it'll be ready for our pancakes when they're done. Okay, it's all heated up. It's time to put some flapjacks on the griddle. So we'll just give it a little bit of a spray here. Let's see if I can get 2 on here. I should be able to. It's big enough. Maybe could have gone a little bit thinner on the batter, but yeah, looking okay now. Alrighty, 2 flapjacks on there. We'll come back in a minute or 2, give them a flip, and they're smelling good right now. Oh my goodness. Now with the Ninja Foodie, you can cook with the top up or the top down. Right now, I'm going with the top up because I've never cooked griddle cakes, pancakes, or flapjacks on this yet. So I'm just trying to cook it right now with the top up to see how this goes. I may drop this top down, but what happens is you get the convection air, and I'm not sure how that'll work out with the batter. Hey, but there's only one thing to do. That's try. So. It's looking good. We're getting some bubbles going on there, and I'm thinking about another 2 minutes we're going to be ready to flip these over. Okay, so pancakes. Everybody's always wondering, well, when do you flip them over? How do you know when? Well, these little bubbles that you see starting to form here, when you see quite a coverage of bubbles on the pancake, that's a pretty good indication it's time to flip. Now, there used to be a specific number of bubbles that you had to count before you could flip it. No, I'm just kidding. No, maybe I'm not. No, just kidding. I look for full coverage of bubbles. Once I see all those bubbles out there, I know it's time. And it's looking good right now. Get some drying up around the edges here. And we're looking good. I'm thinking we're about a minute away. Okay, let's give these a flip. And ho 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 baby. Now this one over here is going to be a little bit more difficult because I'm on an angle here and it's not a good angle. And ooh, I managed to pull out of that one. Very good. They're looking good. That was a hard flip though. I need a little more room. But yeah, look at this. Look at the brownie here. Awesome. Okay, we got about 2 seconds and this is going to be ready. It's ready. And wow, I wish you could smell this. They're looking great. Trying to see what the bottom looks. I don't know if you can see it, but look at that. It's a beauty. Get that on there. Get my other one on there. Maybe top it off with a little bit of powdered sugar. Downtown right there. Take a sniff of that. Oh baby. So hey, got my syrup here with the butter already melted in. So let's give this a little drizzle of syrup. Oh. And see, the best thing about pancakes, I don't have to let these set. They're hot. You want to eat them hot. They're ready to go. Time to dig in. Don't know how fluffy these are going to be compared to most, because I used, well, half the batter is banana, so it looks fluffy. It's nice and light. And it's fluffy. And it is so freaking good. And wow. I guess that was what Mark Weems would be saying. Wow. This is so good. Perfectly balanced. Nice fluffiness. So that batter that I made from my banana bread, my banana blueberry bread, it works as pancakes. Got to add a little bit more buttermilk to it to thin it down just a little bit, but it is a winner. You got to try it. I don't know if some of you already are, but if you're not, try it. So hey, this episode shout out is to all you destroyer sailors out there riding the waves. I'll tell you what, I was a carrier sailor. Hats off to you destroyer sailors that are riding those waves, because I was looking down on some of you guys. I don't know how you do it. Anyways, this shout outs to you. So hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly share. So right over here, that's the video to my banana blueberry bread that I made in a rice cooker. So if you hadn't seen it, go ahead and click on it. I think you'd be surprised. So until next time, thanks and we'll see you.